Buongiorno, how is everyone? Thought I'd do another quick video. Today I'm back at that Crown Hill commercial unit that I've done the video for the EICR report that I've posted. I had my list of observations that I made, which obviously I run through with you lot beforehand. I sent all of that over with the report to the landlord and also attached a quotation to get all of those works done with it. And guess what? He instructed us to do the job. Of course he did, he's only human. But yeah, I'm here today going to carry those bits out. I also recommended that we put in surge protection as well, because there is none at the moment. So, and he went for that as well, so he's going to rent it out again. There's his little sign, look, to let. So yeah, I said to him we might as well just do it, you know, bring it up to standards a little bit more. I know for the time of initial installation, a lot of it's okay, but just going to put some stickers on the board. I'm going to try and find the brakes and the ring mains as well that we found, and that issue with the cross connections between the two ring mains that I found on the last video as well, which I showed you guys. So I will keep you updated and let's see how we get on. Right, so inside now, here's my little list of the observations, and it'll be done. Remember we had the no end-to-end on that first ring main I tested, the downstairs dado ring. I've just sorted that. That's the first thing I've looked at. Just basically took all the sockets off on the dado downstairs, and yeah, just an earth had slipped out. So that one's literally simple as that. So they were my lives and my neutrals, if you remember. Now when you put it on the earths, happy days. So I know I said before that the earths are normally 1.67 times more than the line and neutral. That is on a twin and earth, but obviously this one's been running singles, so it's actually going to be the same because it's the same size CSA as the line and the neutrals. So that's all good. That was 0.78. Let's just out of curiosity do this one again. Oh, if I can get it in. Can't find it. The live's 0.78 as well. So we're all good for that ring main. So where's my little, let me give that a little tick for that one. So far so good. Oh, torque screwdriver, see, good boy. For when I'm putting them all back, look. A load of bollocks, to be honest with you, but we've got to do what we've got to do, haven't we? Just shut that up. Yeah. I find it quite offensive, really, that they're trying to say that I ain't strong enough to tighten it up with a normal screwdriver, but it is what it is. I'll pay over the odds for a special little screwdriver, no problem. Right, currently up here having a look at these dado sockets. You know, the one where it was a circuit that we had no end-to-end on the line, the neutral and the CPC. It was all open circuits when it was put in the board as a ring on a 30 milliamp RCBO. So I've come over here and started having a look. As you can see, taking it all off, started stripping it all out, doing end-to-ends, and it turns out that there ain't even a ring up here anyway. These are our two feeds down into this dado, which run across above that ceiling grid somewhere. And this one, I separated all the cores, put both cables back into the RCBO, turned it on, only this cable became live. So the other leg has lost its supply from somewhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to really look into that too much. There's only 10 sockets along here. The sockets that are over on that side, they're on their own ring. These sockets at the back are on their own ring main, and this I'm just going to take out that other leg that's either been damaged or dodgy junction box, who knows, but I'm just going to completely eliminate that out of the equation and make this a 20 amp radial. I'll swap the RCBO for a B20, and we'll just have a radial along here. It's going to, we don't know what this building is going to be used for next, so there's no actual, you know, reason to reinstate a 32 amp ring main. They probably don't even need it. So to save the customer a little bit of money, it's going to be quicker for me to just relink these back up into a radial. I'll take this other feed that comes down the wall. I'm not going to rip it out. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that up. I'll Wago it anyway, even though it's dead, and I'll put a coffin box around it, and we'll leave it just up there so it's still accessible. It can still be used if they want to look at it again. But yeah, man, wow. Vincent Avenue, Crown Hill. If you're installed the dado sockets up here, give yourself a pat on the back and go back to college. Right, that's all the socket faces put back on. All rewired. There's a radial. Around here, around here. Got a bit of cleaning up to do. And that's the leg of the ring main that had no power. I've blocked it anyway, and what I'll do is I'll stick just a little D-box, put it in there, just clip it up there, make a note that it's up there. That's a single live leg coming back in, which goes across to that socket, to that, links round, and then just literally links, boom, 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 and all the way up to the end one there by my screwdrivers. So, yeah, but we'll go downstairs now and swap the RCBO over. We'll do a test, we'll do another ZS just to make sure, because obviously this ain't a ring no more. It's not going to be on a 32 amp, it's going to be on a on a B20. So the ZS, maximum ZS permitted, will change. So we'll make sure that's within limits. And then we can pass that one off and get on to the next one. Right, so I'm back in the cupboard of wonders. What I've done, as you can see there, I've changed that bottom brake up for a B20. That is the other end of the ring that, well, the other end of the, not a ring, should we say. That's there. I'm going to label this and tell them where the other end is supposed to be. Just in case they do want to try and repair it, find the problem somewhere else, they know what it does. So yeah, that B20 now goes up onto that radial. So let's go and see. Should all work. Moment of truth time, ladies and gentlemen. So on my little martingale, 3 orange dots is what we're looking for. Means it's A-OK. Oh, by the way, that ain't flashing. That is just the camera. They are solid lights. Woo! So far, so good. Generation game. Maybe the electrician that put this circuit in should try and watch some of these videos, man. Might learn something. Oh, what's that? We have a neutral fault on that socket. So we'll have a look into that. That one's okay. You might as well stay online. Been in a bit of a rush today. Let's see if I've put them the wrong way around. But I will keep this live and I will not edit it. We are human, we all make mistakes. But this is why we test, isn't it? Really hard with one hand. Holding the camera. Okay. This is oh no. Oh, I just didn't push it in properly. If you pull that out a little bit, you lose a light. But that is good. So, that is all good. Panic over. Made myself look like a bit of a tit, but such is life. Now, what I'm going to do, just grab my tester and we'll just take a little ZS at the end. Obviously, made this a radial now. That socket there, we know that is going to be our end of line. Sorry, I'm trying to. Camera may be going all over the place, man, but I'm doing my best. Kind of in a rush as well, but I want to show you some stuff. Right. Loop. 2 lead. Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. It's on the trip lock, but it still may trip. If it does, we'll have to take an R1 plus R2 test. But fingers crossed. Yeah, tripped it. Right, so what I'll have to do instead is I'll have to do an R1 plus R2 at the board. And then we'll calculate our ZS this time round, so we'll do that. I thought I might as well prove to you that I am actually going to do the R1 plus R2 in case anyone thought I ain't going to do that, I'll just leave it. Me live and me earth. Save going out to the van. I just had one of these, so I've stuck them in the same terminal. Now I'll quickly run upstairs, I won't take you with me because it's long and boring TV. Right, so back up here, doing the R1 plus R2. Nil my leads up. This is our end of line socket. 0.95. So that's good. It's our ZE, so what we'll have to do is obviously R1 plus R2 plus ZE equals your ZS. So if we look at the little pocket guide here that I've got on the phone, rated current 20 amps, type B, see up here for circuit breakers and RCBOs, 20 amp, type B, maximum 1.74. So that's fine. So that, let's just take that again because I've actually forgot what that said. I'm pretty sure it said 0.95. Yeah, 0.95. So plus 0.35 is going to give us 1.30 ZS. So in this circumstance, I'm going to calculate the ZS. Right. Let's check this next one off. So no end to end, blah 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 blah. The ring main. We'll tick that off because it's no longer a ring main. So the next job I'm going to do, old ring main socket circuit in upstairs office has been coiled above the ceiling. These should be shortened, ensuring the ring main is kept. So let's go and do that now. Right, let's found the sockets in question. How'd you like that? First tile, they were right there. What a memory I've got. So yeah, these are the 2 sockets. Turns out, thought they was on a ring previously, but these ones ain't. It's just 2 spurs off of the dado, off this back end. So I've killed that circuit. I'll quickly take them out now, waggle them up, shorten them, and I don't know, we'll cable tie them to that metal conduit work up there. Yeah. Ping! It's quick, wasn't it? Let's get them tucked up there now. Possible escape route. Cable ties, 18th edition. Right, there they are. So I found a little metal bit of tube in there. It's all wood up here, so there's not really anything sort of non-combustible to fix to, but there is a metal bit of conduit that runs over the top. What I've done is I've put a metal tie on each, and I've actually wrapped them around the cable instead of the box, just because of the, the pure fact that the boxes are plastic. So if you wrap it around the box and there is flames coming up here, it's just going to fall off because the box is going to melt. The cable will probably last a little bit longer. Quite surprised they ain't used low smoke cable in here. Should have used LSF really, but oh well. Right, old ring main socket in the ceiling, shortened and capped off. That's that done. So what I'm going to do now is, it's probably a bit small, you can't see that, times 6 sockets in downstairs showroom and cupboard under the ground floor, on the ground floor. Need to be changed as the sockets are metal and they have no isolation switches. These two to be changed down on the report as well, even though it says on there for use only by telephone engineers. I mean, I don't give a shit. I still want an isolation switch on it. Relabel it. What a good boy. Changed and changed. Right, getting through it, not doing too bad. So we've got the times 6 sockets in downstairs showroom. Well, it's 4 sockets in the showroom, 2 under the stairs and phone points. They're changed. Let's tick that off. Socket to the old comms room doesn't work. That was on the first video, so we'll go up and change that now. And then on the way through, we can go through and start. Oh, that's done. The loose connection with the burnt out end to the reception lighting circuit. It's back in there now. So that's done. So we'll do the socket in old comms room now, and then we'll go around and put our closed grommets and stuff in as well. Do that at the same time, and then all that leaves me is stickers, mixed colour sticker, putting in the surge protection, which won't be done today anyway. I've got to go for a site meeting shortly, so that'll be a return visit just to finish that off, but I think the rest of it will be done. Change that one. Someone had slit that with a Stanley blade. Probably bought a bloody flex or something out of it. This plan ain't being used anymore. Completed it, mate. Couple more up here, I think. states of it up here, look. Fucking electricians. Messy bastards. Oh, and another one, DJ Khaled. Boom. My memory serves me correctly. Oh. Ooh. Tight as a duck's butt, that. That's this socket changed. Remember from the first vid that didn't work. I had power behind but nothing coming out the front. Just swap that over. I'll tell you what else I did as well. What a twat. Just went down to get my label printer out of the van because I thought, oh yeah, it's got computers only on here, best label it up again. I can put it on trunking, didn't they? On the dado trunking. Went all the way downstairs for no reason. Here we are, back in the cupboard of wonders at the Crown Hill EICR remedial job. Just come back to put that surge protection device in. I've got young Hayden assisting today. Say hello to the people, Hayden.
Hello.
So all I'm going to do is we're going to mount the three-phase breaker there. We're going to bring our 25mm towels out through one of these compression glands there. And we're going to mount the surge protection box just underneath the board there with another one of these compression glands out the top, making sure all the towels are nice and secure. So yeah, I'll let you know when it's done. Right, just finished. Surge protection's all in. It goes, just runs from the three-phase breaker there. 25mm towels run down, go through that compression gland, into another compression gland, and into the surge protection device. Run the 16mm earth up to the earth bar. The neutral goes straight into the main neutral up there. I've also got a link of the earth from the surge protected device into this, and also taken another loop out. It's just clipped along there, and I've joined that in with the earth buzz bar as well. So this one is a wrap. Even put the metal cable tie around that. It's absolutely ramo behind here, so there's no way we could self-tapper it, which is what I'd normally like to do, and these catches won't catch either because there's a risk of going through a single cable because it is absolutely chock-a-block. But we'll get the fuse board lid back on. I've put all of the warning stickers on now that need to be on there: date of last inspection, date of next inspection, the fact that there's RCBOs in the board, the fact that there's mixed wiring colours, and also for the way the circuits are wired upstairs in the office, the sockets are wired, sorry, in the office. I'm going to put the high protective conductor current sticker on there as well, because I know they are going to have a lot of computers and stuff like that go back up here, because it is obviously an office space. I've got to put that back on, but that's the cover for the board, obviously installed by us. Our info: surge protection, isolate before removing cover. That's that there. And what I'll also do is I'll put the schedule of the board schedule. I'll attach that on the inside of this cover as well, so they know, because some of the circuits, like I said, were wrong. So I'll put the up-to-date schedule in there as well for them. We're done. I can now pass it as a satisfactory. I'm going to put there's still going to be a few for your information comments, and probably a couple of C3s, but you know, just for example, that one up there, we can't get that lid of the fuse board on because what they've done is they've taken the twin and earth out and then connected it to armoured and run onto tray up there, so we can't actually get that lid on. We'd have to rip all of them circuits out and go again, but obviously that's not our issue. That was here before us, so we're gonna, as long as we make a comment on our report, we've done our bit, and if they want to, you know, get us to quote to come back to rectify that, we will do. But you know, it's out of reach, it's high level, so I don't really see it as a big risk. It's just the case that the singles are not actually covered But obviously there are limitations to that. We can't start ripping all the wiring out just to get a trunking lid back on. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you do like the videos and the content we're putting up, please don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel, like the videos. I can see people are watching them, because obviously I can see the views, so people are starting to watch them, but not many people are subscribing, so that's just really to let me know that people are interested and they are going to keep coming back. So if you could do that for me, guys, that'd be great.